So today I want to properly introduce my new crochet project, which is gonna be a corner temperature blanket. So here I've got my little Excel with the exact colors that I'm using and the temperature ranges that I'm using. So I'm using like, I'm making steps of 4 degrees and I'm going below 0 and then incrementing until 32 and then above 32. And I think that will match quite well with what we experience in Zurich, which is where I live yearly. I hope I will use the plus 32. In the last year's temperature blanket I had plus 30. But yeah, it didn't work out with multiples of 4, which I'm using in this blanket. So yeah, then had to be 32. And after much deliberation, and I bought these other extra yarns, which I didn't end up using because I thought they didn't look purple enough or didn't match the gradient. I ended up deciding on this gradient. I hope it looks good once it's built. Like, it took me quite a while to decide on these colors. And let me know your opinions. Like, the only doubt I had was whether I should include this lavender somewhere else. But yeah, in the end, I thought it looked too bluish for the rest of my scheme. And the last decision that I have to make now is which hook to use. Because like the package for these yarns recommend to use a hook of 3 to 3.5 millimeters. But this is cotton yarn and it's not elastic at all. And since it's gonna be a blanket, I thought it should be quite flowy, so I was thinking perhaps I'm gonna use it a bit larger. Like, I was thinking perhaps to use this 3.75 or maybe even a 4. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go make my first round of the granny square and decide on which hook to use depending on what's feeling better. So I'll come back in a moment and show you my first row. So I've now successfully crocheted this tiny square, which is the first square in our blanket. And I've ended up using the 3.5 millimeter hook. So I actually tried it with this middle one, so like with this 3.75, and it was like too loose. I didn't like it. I'm like used to crocheting and pulling really tight, so might have been too much of a gap for me. I hope this doesn't feel like carton when it gets bigger. For now it feels nice and soft, because like, as I said, cotton is super inelastic, so if you make it too tight, you risk that it becomes too stiff and not like nice as a blanket. But hopefully this will not be the case here, otherwise I will have to unravel a few rows. But anyway, I'm gonna go make a few rows now, and I'll show you once I have a few more. So it's been quite a few days. Actually, I got a bit carried along making rows, and as you see, I've got quite a few now. Now you can really tell the pattern and the structure of the bed sheet. So this is the 24th of January. I ended up making 24 rows with a 3.5 millimeter hook. And as you see, it's quite drapey and quite nice. It doesn't feel like carton at all. So I'm happy with my hook choice. I'm happy I didn't have to undo this. And yeah, I'm gonna be updating the progress on this blanket every Friday together with my blanket from last year, which I'm currently making because I didn't finish it last year. So if you want to see how like the progress on these two blankets is going, you can follow me and I'll update you on them every Friday. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye! See you in the next one.